turn my phone down because it gets echoey if I have my phone on and the live stream on my computer at the same time. It gets really echoey. So, how y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing well. I'll wait on some folks to jump on in here, and then I'll start going through my little sheet I got drawn up. Well, hey there, Audie. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I was really kind of needing to talk to you anyway. I sent you an email back. We've been emailing back and forth, so I sent you an email back because I got the package. I was wanting to, it feels like there's 2 bottles in here, and I was wanting to make sure that that's all that y'all sent. That way I could go ahead and open it up and see what it was. I've been looking at it about all day. I'm just like, hey, I want to tear into it, but I'm just like, well, I'll wait and make sure it's everything before I jump on. Okay, sounds correct. Okay, good deal. So I'll get on into that in a minute, I guess. So hey there, Natasha. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope your little ones are doing well. So should be 2 bottles. Okay, good deal. Should I go ahead and open it now or wait? Because I kind of want to go ahead and open it now myself. Soon as I saw it, I was like, woohoo! I want to open it up, but I haven't. So I'm excited about it. I was excited that you even wanted to send anything. So it's always crazy to me that someone wants to be kind enough to send me something. Because so I'm excited to try it out. Doing well there, sleeping at the moment, but getting much better. Okay, good deal. Good deal. We're also excited. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this video or whatever, and I figured I'd just go ahead and do a live about the review with the Bronco Pro. I've had it over a year or so now, so done quite a few cooks on it. I guess start out with the kind of the pros of it. Uh, Pros starting out, it's easy to cook on. Easy to set up once you've got your charcoal going. Put it in the basket, heat diffuser, and then grate on it, and then just let it cook and let it smoke. And for grilling, same thing. Get your charcoal going, then you'll put your uh, charcoal basket on top of the heat diffuser, and then boom, you're grilling. So if you're a beginner with this one and you chose that one, you've got a easy setup with grill or smoker. So you're not having to kind of sit and do fire management and baby in the fire with it. So really easy to cook on. And then talking about with smoking or grilling, you can do both with it. You're not kind of stuck. If it's offset, it's kind of harder to grill on it. And then you're not just smoke with just stuck with just being able to uh, so you can do both with that. So I really like that as well. And you got the options because some of the drum smokers that you have, they don't come with it, but it comes with the option of being able to hang stuff, and it gives you like 3 different hangers that you can put 3 different things hanging off of. So it's got 9 different hooks that you can hang half chickens, ribs, either beef or pork. So it gives you different options and stuff, and comes with that option. It holds really steady on temperature. Once you got it up and going, it it holds the temp. So occasionally you'll have to go out and change the little vent maybe to open it up to add in a little bit more air if you want it a little bit hotter, or if you want to back it down a little cooler. So It holds really, really good temps. It's got really, really heavy parts. It itself is heavy. It weighed like 178 pounds, so it's quite heavy to move around. But that's good in the sense of you're not worrying about it breaking down or anything else. And then the charcoal basket is really heavy. The ashtray really heavy, so I really do like that. And then the body itself is really heavy. You got a really large cooking space on the Bronco Pro. It's like 21 and a half inches of your cooking space. So I know I had 5 Boston butts on it one time because I did a cook for my brother-in-law's brother. They had a big 50th birthday party for him, and they asked me if I'd cook the barbecue for it. I was like, yeah, sure. I like to cook anyway, so I was able to get 5 fairly large Boston butts on there. Now I did have to strategically stack them on there, so instead of having them flat, I just turned them up on their sides, and they're still going to get smoke all the way around it. Either way you set it on the grate, you're going to get smoke around it. So, and I think I did a quick little short video with that of all 5 of them on there, so you can get quite a bit of cooking space, or it gives you quite a bit of cooking space on it. Then it got a really, really large charcoal basket in it. It can hold up to 17 pounds. So if you got 17 pounds of charcoal in there, you can cook a long time. And then I've never had to add charcoal but the very first cook, because I wasn't sure how much to put in there, and I was just doing the first initial burn off. So I had it burning and it started dimming down on me. So I had to go ahead and add in just a touch more. But other than that, if you got it full and it's burning, you've got a long, long, long cook. So those are the kind of the pros with it. I've been really happy with it so far, and it's been fun, definitely fun to cook on. So holding temp can be tricky. Having a good smoker's key, yeah, that's true, Audie. Very true. It I like it like for basically cooking on better than the other stick burner. I like the stick burner a lot that we have that Dad got 11 plus years probably ago. It's been a really good one, fun to cook on. But you kind of have to babysit, and you got to watch with your temp. You got to kind of help it along with getting up to temp. But it's it does really good too. I enjoy cooking on it as well. You got a little bit more cooking space with it, but there's pros and cons to everything. Any charcoal preference? Uh, so far I've just been reusing Royal Oak in it, just the briquettes, and they've done really fine. I need to kind of change up. I think I've used Kingsford and then Royal Oak, and I think I enjoy the Kingsford just a touch better. But anything that I've used so far has been really well. I need to try out some lump in it and see how I like it and see how it burns in it. I haven't done that yet, but I need to for sure. So now the cons with it, you can only get that online. I don't think you can go in stores at all and find that. You can find just the regular Bronco, but you can't get the Bronco Pro. I think it's only a online purchase, so you have to go to Oklahoma Joe's. Then they've got like a flat fee of like $150 for shipping fee for it. So that's kind of steep in itself if you don't have a barbecue store near you or whatever, or whoever's carrying Oklahoma Joe's. So kind of steep on the price with shipping, but it is large. It is 178 pounds, so you're gonna have to have a decent person to be able to take it to ship. So that's kind of a con of you can't walk in the store and buy it yourself. Um, Next one would be it's heavy, so it's you got to have your muscles up to kind of move it around because, like I said, it's 178 pounds, so it takes a little bit to get it moving around. But the big wheels do help once you get it up and rolling. It's going to roll because the momentum of the 178 pounds, um, getting it moved around. It is kind of pricey. Uh, it was $6.99. So then you add in all the shipping and everything, you're on up over $700. So it is kind of pricey for sure. I think they could have sold it cheaper because I know you can get the regular Bronco for like $2.99 or something. So that's a lot better price. So I think they kind of jumped up a little bit too high on that, but I'd been wanting one for a while, and then I wanted the larger one, so I went ahead and pulled the trigger on that one. Um, it needs a thicker heat diffuser, and it needs a thicker grate. The heat diffuser, I've had it kind of get slightly warped on me from the heat itself because that's where I set my charcoal chimney on top of it to go ahead and get it started, and the heat from that kind of has bowed it because the metal isn't as thick as what I'd like, and I've had to kind of bend it back out where it's straight again because the heat had made it bow on me. So I wish they would have changed that or made it thicker because it wants to bow. And I've one time when I had my charcoal chimney on it and trying to get it started, it was started warping on me and it fell and all my charcoal fell out. So I had to start all the way over again and get it straightened out. So the heat diffuser, it should be thicker. I wish it was thicker. And then the grate, just today I was cooking some half chickens, which that video will be out after a while. I still got to finish editing. There, couldn't talk. Editing it up. So my grate had failed. And I think it bumped one of the wheels when it slipped out of my hand, and it bent the grate. So the grates need to be a little bit heavier as well. So the gauge of the metal should be heavier. So my grate and my heat diffuser should be. I wish they would have made them thicker. And then it's kind of slow to temperature. It takes it a while to get up there to where I want it to be. Now, once it gets there, you're golden. You're going to hold there for however long you need to cook, which is usually for me 3 to 4 hours. Because anything over that, you don't need that smoke. The smoke's going to be too heavy. So I understand people doing the longer cooks and stuff, but I can get the smoke that I want where it's not too heavy and for maybe 4.5 hours, and then I'm going to be wrapping it up and not wanting that smoke, and I'm just wanting to tenderize it up anyway. I've got the bark that I want and the smoke that I want, so anything over that is going to be too much smoke to me. Hey there, Neil, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for jumping on in here. I'm just running over the Bronco Pro, kind of the pros and cons of it, and review and everything of it that I've had. I've really enjoyed it so far. It's been a really great cooker. I really do like it. I've done quite a few cooks on it, and still got quite a few more in mind that I want to do for sure. So, no accessories with it. It comes with a few that you can get. It comes with a turkey hanger, which I kind of want to eventually get to do a turkey. I couldn't talk. It's pretty neat. I've seen a few people do cooks and all with it, and it looked really neat and a neat way to be able to do a turkey. I know you can do it on the rack, and that'd be a good way to cook it too. But I think hanging it would be neat right up over the coals. You can get a cover for it, which I got, and I actually got two of them. Um, I went to order from Amazon, got it, and then it had to goof up in shipping, and something happened, so they went ahead and just sent me out another one, and all of a sudden both of them showed up, and I was just like, well, okay. So now I have two covers, so if that one ever does wear out, I'll have a brand new cover to put on it. But so far, that cover on it has been really, really good. It's really thick, so it's held up really well. It comes with like four straps on it, so if it's really, really windy, you can put the straps on it, and it'll hold on tight to it like a glove. It's easy on and off, but it is kind of heavy. It's thick material. It's like a canvas type material, so I really do like it. You can get a second shelf for it. It comes with a shelf on the right hand side, or you put it on the right hand side, and then on the other side it's just got a handle like a dolly handle. But what you can do is you can get another shelf to put on that side, so now that way you have two shelves on there, so you can get that. And then the neat thing about it, it's like I said, it's 21 and a half inches on the cooking grade or whatever, but that's the same exact as the Weber 22 inch. So whatever Weber grates that they have, the 22 inch you can get. So you can get the ones with the folding, you can get the one that takes out of the center. You can get the big cast iron one that's got the four different ones, or you can change out those where there's one that's just like a half moon and then like a half moon griddle. So there's different grates and grills that you can get for it. So I really do like that about it as well, the different accessories. And since that grate did kind of bend on me, I'm leaning towards getting a cast iron one since I love my cast iron anyway. So I'll probably will eventually get a cast iron grate for it, so it's heavier and it will hold up. So hey there, Stacy, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for jumping on in here. Like I said, I was doing my Bronco Pro kind of review, pros and cons of it, and accessories that you can get with it. So like I said, I've really enjoyed it so far. I've had it, I think, a little bit over a year. I didn't share about having it for a while because I had it a secret, and finally shared it to y'all. But it's been a good cooker. I do enjoy it. I think the pros outweigh the cons for sure about being super easy to cook on. That's a big deal. It's easy to cook on, then it's really fun to cook on, and then versatile to cook on as well, about grilling or smoking. And then you got the options of hanging stuff as well. So I really do like that about it. And I definitely got to hang some stuff, see how it does, and just want to cook that way because I never have hung anything cooking. So I do have some more half chickens I want to do, and I got some ribs that I need to try out. So hot there in Texas, yeah, that's for sure. I'm sure it's hot in Texas. I've been once. I went to go see a good friend of mine. He was just graduating from basic in the Air Force and was taking a vehicle out there too. And I think I said that before, talked about it before. And Wichita Falls or whatever, Wichita Falls. It was fun, but it was warm too. It was like Alabama, so it gets hot for sure. What's my beverage of choice looks like? Yeah, you are correct, Audie. It is a iced coffee, just a quick one I made. It's actually out of just quick Folgers instant coffee. That's all it is. I just added just a touch of cream, that, and got it mixed up, and then added my ice into it, and boom, just a quick iced coffee. but that's all it is. But yeah, I like it. The cooks I've done on it so far, I've done multiple pork butts. Like I said, I've done the 5 there in a row, and then I did 3 in a row one time on there at one time because I did 2 birthday parties, one for my brother-in-law's brother, and then I did the birthday party for my sister as well. So it can hold quite a bit of food on there if you got it set up right. Um, I smoked those. I've done a brisket on it, and it did really well with it. I've done burgers multiple times, grilling them. It's done great on it. Chicken wings I've done multiple times, grilling or smoking, and it's done great. Done some pork steaks grilled, and it's done great. Pastrami I smoked. I did some half chickens today that I'll have that video out. Grilled up some vegetable skewers, done some pork ribs, and then I've smoked a meatloaf as well. So done quite a few cooks of them and cooked multiple times and stuff, and I, it's held really well and cooked really well. So I'm really enjoying it. It's been fun to cook on for sure. Smoked sausages. Oh yeah, definitely need to do that because I do like smoked link sausages. They're really good, really good. And then eat your little sauerkraut or some type of slaw or throw a chili dog type deal, chili cheese dog or chili cheese slaw dog. I like that as well. So or chow chow on it. That's not nice about a hot dog. You can put so many different things on it. Venison sliced pork. Now that's something I haven't done. I haven't done venison on there. I need to. I haven't done that yet. So I need to do that. So, but it's been a good pick. I wish things had changed about it. Like I said, the thicker heat diffuser and great. I wish they would change that. I wish it had 2 intake pipes. So for getting air into it to your fire, I wish it had one on each side because it's just got one on the right hand side. I wish it had 2. You can buy like the little blower that goes on top to blow into it, but I haven't. I won't, but I just wish it did have 2 different pipes on it. And I wish it had a little larger exhaust pipe coming out the top. I think that would help with the temp as well. Wish it had holes in the charcoal basket so you might get just a touch of a hotter burn and a cleaner burn as well. Yeah, good airflow is key for sure there, Stacy, because yeah, got good air to your fire. That means your fire is going to burn cleaner. If you got it choked off, it can't breathe good, and you're going to have heavier smoke to it, which can kind of be bitter as well. But if they made all those changes, I think they could actually make a new one and call it the Bucking Bronco. So Oklahoma Joe's, if you're watching this, there's your idea. Now it's my idea, so I got to get a little something off of it, like the first one made or something. So I got to get royalty off of it or something. But they need to call it the Bucking Bronco since it's. I think that'd be a good name for it since it's just a little change to it. But I think that'd be good. The Bucking Bronco, and then you could have the Bucking Bronco Pro. So prototype test, yeah. I know it'd work. I know it'd work because all you're doing is adding in more air. That's all you'd be doing. So it's going to breathe better, and you could have it get hotter for grilling, or you can have it get better airflow for good, clean smoke coming out of it. So I think it'd work. And then just thicker grate and thicker heat diffuser. That's just going to something that hold heat, so it's going to hold temp longer. And then if you got the more airflow into it, you're going to heat that up quicker, so you wouldn't have to worry about slow temps of getting hot. So, and then the heavier grate, that that'd be another thing that hold the temp better. So, Oklahoma Joe's, if you're listening, the Buck and Bronco, there you go. There's your new one. I get to have the first one made, and I want a little bit of royalty off each one. That's all I ask for. I agree. A thicker grade is important for even cooking. Yeah, for sure. And then it just holds up longer. Like I said, it does hold. It does. You can get the 22-inch grate Weber. It's the same. It'll hold the same. So that I know you can get a cast iron one, and I'm a cast iron lover, so you can go ahead and um, get that cast iron one for the Bronco Pro. So it'll fit. So I'm planning on probably eventually getting one for it since that one kind of bent on me. I mean, it still works and still on there fine. It's just it's a little bent on this side. I tried to bend it back, but I was starting to bend on the other side a little bit, and I didn't want to break it. So I was just like, well, I'll just leave it. It'll be fine. It's staying where it is. So, but that's about it with it. So it's like I said, it's been a great cooker. I want to do a lot more cooks on it. Some beef ribs, of course, and then hanging some stuff, some maybe pork ribs or uh, beef ribs or half chicken, something like that. Then I'd like to eventually get the turkey hanger as well and hang a turkey and do it right over the coals. You use cast iron grates and uh, barrel pit. I have this. I've had them seasoned just perfect. Yeah, I think I would season them as well because I think I can put it in the oven and just do a light spray and wipe them down and season them a few times, and that'd be great. Sounds like the cast iron version would be a good person for investment. Yeah, I think so as well. Now, it's 178 pounds, so now adding in a thicker cast iron grate, you'd be adding to the weight of it, but I think I can handle it because once you get it kind of popped up, and it's easy to lift up and get rolling, it'd be fine. But that would actually add to the weight to it. But that's all right. You need kind of a workout before you eat. Um, like Randy said, Santel, workout before you eat. That way you're hungry and can eat more. So, but yeah, I think eventually I will get one. You're making me hungry. I season mine cooking some fatty bacon on them. Okay, yeah, I've heard people seasoned a lot of stuff for bacon grease. I'm sure there's a lot of grannies and grandmas out there that's all they did to season up their cast iron. It's just cooking it a lot with bacon and sausage or cooking up cornbread multiple times and whatever else. So that's a good thing about cast iron. Once you got it and cooked on it a lot and then seasoned it really good. So, oh, I didn't say that you were that old, Sadie. I never did. I didn't mean to imply that. I was just saying. But yeah, that's what I like about cast iron. Once you've got it seasoned good, and then you kind of treat it right throughout, you've got one that's gonna last forever. So or last as long as you. So you're 42. So yeah, you're not that old at all for sure. I wouldn't consider it that old. I'm fairly close to it. I'm 35, turned 36 this year, so I'm not far off. I might as well just round up. So I'm basically 40 anyway. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump into this. Go ahead and open it up. So Audie, the Audie Adele was super kind enough to get with me. They're asking me about if I would receive stuff from people, and I was just thinking, yeah, I'll take stuff. So it's crazy that people think about me and want to be able to send me something because that's their own money that they're sending anything with. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that, but you chose to do it anyway. So I really do appreciate it. Appreciate all of y'all more than you know. So thank you very much. So I'm gonna tear on into this and get into it. Look at it. What we have here. I'm surprised it came in a bag once I once they told me what it was. So I was just like, maybe it's all right. Okay, that's all that's in it. So I need to grab some scissors, open it up. Because I figured it would be in bottles, glass bottles or whatever. So I was scared about it getting broke. So what it was some hot sauces. So this is the first one that I opened up. Maybe y'all can see it. Light maybe shining on it where you can't see it. There we go. So it's Italian. Yes, hot sauce, Parma, Italy. See what it has in there. So we got roasted red peppers, starting off good. So you're straight up with peppers right at the start. So that's good. Water, balsamic vinegar, apple cider vinegar, uh, Claire, hmm, Claire Arborin, something. Calabrin, hot peppers. Never heard of that pepper. Caribrian, something. Claibrian, I don't know. Y'all can pronounce it better than me. Concentrated lemon juice, sugar, natural flavors, salt, spices, dehydrated porcini mushrooms, xanthan gum, and then garlic. So that's cool. I really do like the bottle. That's pretty neat. I really do like that. So it says medium on heat. It said made from Italy's finest ingredients, including clare Clarabrin, something, chili peppers. Never heard of those. So very interesting. But there's so many peppers out there anyway. It's just like hard to keep up with them. Balsamic vinegar, a few drops will set your taste buds ablaze. Uh oh. Trying on pizza, pasta, eggs, meats, and salads. Salute. So interesting. I'm super excited to try it out because I like different food items anyway, and I like hot sauces, but hot sauces that are tasty, not ones that'll kill you, but hot sauces that are tasty. So, and this one sounds that way. So I'm interested. And then it says medium too. So medium is one that it's usually decent. It's warm usually for sure, but should be manageable heat. So that's the first one. There we go. Get a little closer. Pretty neat. And I like that bottle. That bottle is cool. Really neat. And then the top, it's like I don't know, pretty sweet. Almost looks like a crown type deal. And both of them are intact really well. So open up the second one. Thank you again, Audie. That's pretty cool. So we found them out there about them from a local Italian grocery store. We thought they'd be fun to try them. actually call you. Well, thank you very much for thinking about me. I really do appreciate it. That's awesome of you. Get this second one stuck in there. There we go. Got it. So again, that's the same chili, authentic, clear. So y'all can maybe y'all can see it. However you say that, chili salsa di pepperoncini, Claire's La Brise Original hot sauce, hot and spicy. It says the story. Our own chili peppers cultivated on the Caribbean hills, so it must be one that grows just in that region or something. Combined with the Shell family's skillful workmanship from 1910, so pretty old. Gives our chili sauce an amazing taste, not comparable with others. I'm sure I've never even heard of that. So, hmm, neat. Whatever that pepper is, so pretty neat. And this one's super simple on ingredients. It's got those chili peppers, water, vinegar, garlic, olive oil, salt. That's it. So straight up and simple. I like that. Usually with that, that means you got something good. And then it says the product of Italy right there, which you can see the colors. It's hard to make out right there. So nice. Thank you. Thank you again, Audie. You didn't have to and you did, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. This is gonna be awesome. Excited to try it out for sure. I'm trying to think what to try it out on first. Hmm. Something. Something tasty. We believe both are products of Italy. Oh, you're correct. You're correct. They are. Yeah. This one says product of Italy right there. Maybe y'all can see that product of Italy. And then made in Italy right there. So, woohoo! Yay! Awesome. So, here's suggested use. It says drizzle over roasted meat or fish on fried chicken, home fries, or grilled vegetables. That's suggested for this one. Shake well before using. Store in a cool, dry place. Shake. And this one said pizza, pasta, eggs, meat, and salads. Hmm. So I'm trying to think what to put it on. Usually, one of my go-tos for doing hot sauces is just straight up scrambled eggs or just any egg form. So might do it on those, but then I don't know, that's kind of plain. And then I might do pizza because I really do like pizza with hot sauce as well. And this one did say pizza. And this one didn't, but pizza does have meats. Meats. So that falls in that category. States, do I have shirts for sale? Yeah, I do. I you have to get with me through email, and I always just order just individual. I don't have like a bunch of stockpile or anything else like that. So I order them individual. It's like I think it's $27 shipping and everything together. So I use a company called Spreadshirt. So and it just comes with this right here, head to tail barbecue and cooking on it. No, that's what it comes with. I made this one extra. It's got the cow, pig, and chicken on it, and then some spatula and fork with fire, and then on the back it's got give me a sub for Tasty Grub and YouTube and stuff like that on it. But that costs more, so I don't want to have to put that off on y'all. It's too expensive to me, so I just did just the head to tail barbecue and cooking on is what I offer to y'all because it's too expensive, I think, otherwise, or it gets too expensive. I wish it was just 27, and I could put everything on it. And I might could find a different company that might could do it for cheaper, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I do. You just have to email me. I can put up my email if you want it. Let's see. John_79 Lindley at yahoo.com. There we go. So that's my email. Just put under the subject shirt, head to tail shirt or something. And then I can, if you want one, I can get size and whatever color that you want. I can have quite a few different colors. This is like a charcoaly type. And then I got black, white, green, lime green, a bunch of different blues, red, orange, just whatever color. We can just email back and forth, and I can figure out whatever color, or you can figure out whatever color I want. It's just whatever you want, and then it'll have that on there and stuff. So yeah, yeah. So I do have shirts. I just order them slowly and then buy individual basics. So I can't really. I don't have the money enough to buy a big stockpile of it, and then trying to ship them all out would be tough. So it's easier just to make them slow one by one, and then have the company ship them out. And so far, they've done really good. They've only messed up one time in shipping and get something there, so I had to ship again. But we got it figured out. So that was to Tri-Tip Junkie. We had to goof up, and had to send him out another. And unfortunately, I felt awful because it didn't get there. So, but I straightened it out for him. So, love the logo. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. And then maybe y'all can see that right there. Got on the bottled butt sauce. I wish I could have changed it to honey sauce, since that's what I call butts. A lot of times it's honeys, but I think that was turned out pretty funny. And then it's a very very happy pig. So the happier the pig about being carnivorous towards the barbecue, the better the barbecue. So that's a tip. If you're going somewhere in the barbecue, whatever it looks like, if it's the place, if they got the logo and it's a pig that's really carnivorous, you're looking at good barbecue for sure. And then a lot of times the smaller and rougher their place looks, the better barbecue as well. So I know I've got a place that just right down from me that's smaller, and it's just a drive through, and it looks kind of rough, called the OK Corral, and it's been some of the better barbecue you can get to me. So I've really enjoyed it. And then I got some other places that are cleaner looking, and they're not as good barbecue. It's funny. So we got one that's gonna be just coming down the street from us. I'm interested to try out. So I haven't I haven't usually found great barbecue out, but so far, the that's been the one, the OK Corral, which is a good name. I really do like that name for barbecue. I need to go around and haven't done it yet. I kind of want to do a video of all the barbecue places around here and get just a barbecue sandwich from each of them and kind of do a review of each of them and see which one I like the best. Because you can tell a lot about a place with just a straight barbecue sandwich, just how it is. So that's true. The hole in wall joints are best. Yeah, that's true. Hole in wall places are usually best. Yeah. Stacy and Audie, y'all are both around. Usually those little bitty places like that are the best. I know, and closer to Hamilton, I've talked about it before. They had one called Parker's Barbecue, and it was just a small, out of the way, you kind of hard to find. You weren't really knowing about it place, and it was really good one. They had their own fried pies, and they made their own pork rinds as well. They were so good. I wish I had some of their pork rinds now. My sister was talking about a place too that they got pork rinds that was made around here. I need to ask her again. Said they tried the original of them. They were really good. So I need to try them out. They had original and spicy. I'd want to try them out both and see how they were. The ones that double this gas tanks are usually the best as well too. Yeah, that's true. If it's the gas station and barbecue place all in one, yeah. There is a place in Hamilton that's like that, but it's not as good because it's just like pre-made stuff, and you get it and just go. So it's not the best, I don't believe. Hal's, I think it's Hal's barbecue or something. It's just like you get it out of containers or whatever. Oh yeah, the Rick's barbecue. And I haven't had it in a while because I knew the guy that was out there cooking, and he was a good cook. He's actually my neighbor. We got to knowing each other from cooking. I'd noticed because we used to be over just on the other side because it's like in a little horseshoe shape, and we were on that side of the horseshoe, but now I'm on this side of the horseshoe because they renovated and moved us around. But I was originally on that side, and I noticed the guy was out there wheeling the smoker out, and had to, of course, go ahead and talk to him, and we became friends and stuff. And we went back and forth of giving stuff and cooking stuff and talk about cooking. And he actually cooked out there at an artist like a produce stand and everything else, Rick's Produce. So I know the good barbecue was good then. I haven't had it in a while, but I think it still would be good. I hope it is. I know all their produce has been really good that I've had that from there. Peppers and cantaloupes and tomatoes and um, watermelons. I think squash. What else have I got from there? Hmm. Got quite a few others. I think cucumbers and everything that I've had from out there has been really good. But they do get everything else from, or they do get a lot of stuff from the Amish. So of course it's going to be good because that's what they eat off of and live off of, and then they're selling it as well to live off of. So what they make is going to be or what they grow is going to be good, and they're going to put time and everything into it. So I need to go back out there and get a bunch of tomatoes. Unfortunately, I can't eat a tomato sandwich right now. I want one so bad. Big old thick slice of tomato with some mayonnaise, salt, and pepper on some white bread. Man, wish I had it, but I can't really have too many raw fruits and vegetables right now because of the chemo and everything. But I can dream about one. But I do need to get like some big old boxes of canned tomatoes and make some more salsa because I'm actually out of salsa right now. I actually give my last pint or quart that I made to Brandon Clark, and he finished it off. And it was funny. He ate half of it and then ate the other half of it. And I would ask him that live that he was doing if he'd give any to Sasha. And no, he had ate it all. So I hope he enjoyed it. Obviously, he did. He ate it fairly quickly. But it's pretty good salsa, even though I made it myself. But I think it's really just the mix that I got. I got a package of the stuff that I use. This right here. That's it. Miserous Wages salsa mix. That's what I use, and it's good. I just well boiled my well, not boiled, kind of scald the tomatoes till they split, and then take off the skins, cut them up, cook them for a while with some garlic and or not garlic, just onions usually, and then maybe some peppers too. Cook it for a while, and then pour in this and for a little while, puree it up, then jar it up and can it, and that's all I do. And that mix is really, really, really good. I like to use it sometimes. Just open up a pack and sprinkle a little bit in like chili that I'm making or beef stew or something like that. It's a really good mix for making chili or beef stew or chicken stew or whatever stew that you want to make. It's a great mix. So if you're looking for canning tomatoes and you're looking for one that's just easy to use, so far that one's been easy. The Miserous Wages, um, this is medium, and it's not hot at all. I think it's about the perfect spice level, but it says it makes about 5 pints. So you two and a half quarts, right? I believe, yeah. 6 pounds of tomatoes, so about 18 or 6 cans of your red coach. You can use canned tomatoes making this as well. Um, Undrained, it says a half a cup of distilled vinegar, and then 1 pack of this does all that. It says scald your tomatoes, and then you take off your skins if you gotta take off the skins, and then you'll combine all the stuff, boil it for a while, 10 minutes, and then you can jar it up. You can freeze it, or you can go ahead and serve it straight away, and you can store it in the fridge for just like 1 week or so. But yeah, that's been a really good mix and super easy as well. We have Ruby's Barbecue here. So in Texas, they have the best smoked turkey and cream corn. Sounds good. My sister makes a really good cream corn. And my brother-in-law's been to one. I think it's called the Salt Lick. No, it's kind of a bigger one. And they've got like big pits in there that they open pits that are like round. He said it was really good. And I think the Salt Lick was the name of it. somewhere, and he said I need to go with him out there. We tried smoked sweet potatoes for the first time this weekend. And it was probably the best thing we've eaten in a while. Yeah, that would be good. I like sweet potatoes. I like my sweet potatoes kind of savory with salt, pepper, garlic on them. So yeah, but yeah, that Mrs. Wages is good stuff. Salt Lick is one of her favorites. Okay, yeah. So that's awesome. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, my brother-in-law said he's been there quite a few times and he's really enjoyed it because it's been really, really good. Haven't made it there. I know there's one in Austin. Okay, I got you. There's something I was gonna do. Forgot. Got to talking. Forgot. Yeah, but I think his business they've got is their base station is out of Texas, so occasionally he's making trips to Texas and all, and usually they will try to go to there if they can every so often. That bottle is cool again. I'm interested in the top if it's got neck down or if it's just open with a little restrictor or limiter in there. I'll find out, I guess, when I open it up. But I like that bottle. That's pretty cool. Kind of slammed up in the lid. Excited to try these out. Still debating on what to put them on. Kind of leaning towards just like a pepperoni pizza or something. Just get a cheap one from Domino's, just a regular medium pepperoni pizza, and try it on there because I like it. I like hot sauce on pizza. And that one, it's got some. It's quite chunky. Looks like it's a thicker sauce. And then yeah, y'all can see that it's got the pepper flecks and stuff all in it. So got peppers in it for sure. And that's what I guess the peppers look like. Little red peppers. Hmm. We grew some one time that kind of looked like that grew straight up, but they were called something else. I don't think they were called Caribbean Clara something. However you say it, I can't say it. I can spell it out, but that's about it. I think they were Japanese or Chinese pepper or something. But they grew straight up and in bunches. I mean, and you could hardly keep up with picking them. They were really good, but man, it's just like pick, pick, pick. There were quite a few of them. That's kind of like with Tommy Toes or cherry tomatoes. You usually only need about one, one maybe two plants because if you get over that, you're just like you're picking all the time, and it's hard to keep up with it. I know one time we planted, I think, three of them, and we couldn't keep up with picking cherry tomatoes and Tommy Toes. We had them running out of ears. They were delicious for sure, but oh man, it was everyday pick. So, but you can't be mad about the blessing of having them do well. So I was happy about that. Usually tomatoes and peppers we did really good on. We always did good on those. That's usually about all we grew anyway because we canned either tomatoes for tomatoes juice or canned it for salsa with it and the peppers. So that was the stuff kind of to grow. We've done corn a few times. We've done watermelons and done just okay, not great with them. Squash done okay with it, but usually tomatoes and peppers is what we grew all the time because that's what we ate a lot. Salsa or whatever else. Stacy says it's hard to pick a favorite barbecue place. So many to choose from, and so many different specialties. Yeah, if you've got some good ones, yeah, you're set. And should in Texas or surely in Texas you would have some really good ones. I know you got Franklin's Barbecue. That's a big one. And then you got uh, the older lady. I can't think of her name. That's been doing it for years. Snows, is that it? Snows Barbecue. This kind of sounds right. And the Salt Lick's supposed to be a really good one. And then a few other places. So Texas, Texas is good with their beef for sure. Since beef is big down there, briskets. I wish we could have good prices on briskets here. Our briskets are usually higher. I think Sam's, which would be kind of like a Costco kind of deal if you're not familiar with Sam's. They've got them decently priced, but you got to get them in like box. And then Walmart, I think, has them okay priced, but like our grocery store and stuff, there's sometimes they're decent, and then sometimes they're like $7, $8, and so it's too high for just a choice grade brisket. That's too high for sure. Now the ones that I've gotten when they were decently priced they were really good for the price, but otherwise they kind of too hard, too high. Sorry. Hey there, Leslie. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for jumping on into the live. I'm probably gonna actually shut her down here in a little bit. I've already kind of went over my talking points that I had with the Bronco Pro. I kind of just had a few wrote down. I just wanted to do a year in view of it, of having it. I really enjoyed it so far. I think the pros outweigh the con to me of super easy to cook on, can grill or smoke and stuff like that. Can get a lot of items on it. So done a lot of cooks with pork butt, brisket, burgers, chicken wings, pork steaks, pastrami, half chickens, veggie skewers, ribs or pork ribs and meatloaf, and plan on doing hopefully a lot more cooks on it. It should have a lot more cooks in it because I try to treat it really well, keeping it cleaned off and keeping it covered all the time so it's not getting beat up with the elements of rain and all. And it still looks really good. Now it does have some drip marks on it from the grease, but I try to clean them off. I need to get a little ratchet set or something and kind of tighten up the bolts around it. I guess that could kind of be a negative or well that you got to put it together, and you better have a friend as well when you put it together because the metal's kind of swole out just a little bit, and you've got to bend it to get it right to get the bolts in there to tighten down. So you better have a friend. Thank God I have my dad. He was with me, so he was able to push down. I was able to get the bolts kind of tightened up and cranked down in it. But otherwise, it's pretty good. Pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Or a zucchini plant, all you need is one, and they feed the entire. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that or cucumbers. If you get a lot of cucumber plants or zucchini, yeah, they're running out your ears, and you're trying to figure out what to do with it. I know we had a few, and I did a bunch of chow chow type deal with it. We was making a bunch of it. So, but it was really good. You gotta thank God for the blessing of having it. It did produce well. So, but anyways, yeah, got these as well. Got to open them up on the live. The two hot sauces. Thank you very much, Audie. Really do appreciate it. I'm excited, super excited to try it out. I'll be trying them out in the video sometime and reviewing them, see what I think about them, seeing how hot they are. And this one don't. Oh well, it just says hot and spicy. It don't a heat level. I don't see a heat level on there anywhere. Just hot and spicy is all it says right there. But that one does say medium right there with 3 little fires out of 5. So it's dark, rich color too. So that's pretty. I like the color of it. So super excited to try those out, and I can't thank you enough for thinking about me and wanting to send me something to try out. So super excited about that. You'll have to wait and see what I try those out on. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this one on down. I've already chatted long enough, a little over an hour now. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you again, Audie, for the hot sauce. Thank y'all for hanging with me here while I did the review with the Bronco Pro. I hope y'all enjoyed my, I guess, boredness of talking there. So thank y'all again. Hope y'all have a great rest of the night. Thank you, Stacy. You too. So I'll see y'all in the next video. So see y'all.